Ki Fateh. So straight away, I've just said Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So what does that mean? For those of you who don't know, this is the greeting that all the Sikhs give to each other when they meet each other. Waheguru is our God, that's the name that we give to God. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa means that this is the Khalsa of Waheguru Ji. And then Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh means that the job of the Khalsa is the victory of God. So Khalsa is basically the army of God. And that's who we are today. The ones who are practicing Sikhs, we are the army of God. And the talk I've been given today is on the basic principles of Sikhi. So if no one knew this, we are Sikhs. So it's not hard to recognize who we are. We have a turban on our head and we have the 5Ks. So we're quite distinct. And that's what our Gurus wanted us to do. They want us to stand out in society. So just a little bit about the principles of Sikhi. If you look in our holy scripture, Tan Tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, which is in this vehicle over here on the right, Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is our living Guru. It's in the form of a scripture. We'll go into that a bit more later on. But the first thing our Guru says to us is Ika Oankar. That's the first thing they say to us. And what does that mean? Ik means it's one God. Oang is a sound. Our God is the whole creation. Our Gurus told us from the start that the start of time, before there was no time, they said there was only one. There was God. And then through this sound, this Om, they made the whole creation. And that means that if there was only one at the start of time, we were a part of that one as well. We were all a part of God. Or as we like to call them, Waheguru Ji. And then, from being a part of them, we've separated now. And we've come into this whole world. We've come into this creation, and now we're far, far away from God. And what is the mission now? The mission is to go back to God. So, if any of you speak to us already, we have a stall over there as well. It's called Basics of Sikhi. So if you come to that stall, it's just behind you guys. You can learn more about Sikhi and the basic philosophy of it. But we were once with God and now we're separated. And now our mission is to go back to God. So as a Sikh, we're here to educate people and tell them actually, God isn't far. You know, we usually say that God's in heaven, right? God is not just in heaven, God is here as well. God is in each and every person's heart. So we don't have to go far to find them. All we have to do is sit down, close our eyes and meditate. So Sikhi is a firm believer in meditating upon God, connecting to yourself. Even if you don't believe in God, many people say this one thing, I want to come more with myself, one with myself. And this one that we're talking about, that one is God. And we can do that through meditation. The way we can imagine it is like an ocean. God is an ocean and we're just drops out of the ocean and we're trying to go back to that one. And if we look at our holy scripture, our Guru tells us about this. He said, Manitu Jota Swarupa hai, Apana Mool Pashan. He said, oh my mind, he said that you are the form of God, you are the light of God. Apana Mool Pashan means realize your mool, realize your origin. Realize who you truly are, you are God. Inside you, deep inside you sits God. So just a little bit more of the principles about Sikhi. 3 things that Sikhi tries to spread to the world is Seva, Sangat and Simran. I'll explain these in more detail. Seva means to serve. Serve humanity. So like on the left hand side we have free food. So if anyone wants to have a free meal, you can come to the left and have some free food as well, a free drink. This is what Sikhi firmly believes in. Serving humanity. We don't just serve here, we serve anywhere. There's a Sikh temple down the road, you can go to that Sikh temple and have free food as well. 24/7, 365 days a year. We serve humanity. Then we have Simran. Simran means to remember. Yad karna, remember God. So what Sikhi is telling us, always remember God. It doesn't matter what you're doing in your life, if you're walking to work, sitting in your car, if you're about to go to sleep, don't forget about that Creator, don't forget about the Divine. And the last one is Sangat. Stay in good company. Stay in company with those people who are going to bring you closer to God. These are the 3 philosophies of Sikhi that we're trying to spread. And just a little bit about our Guru, Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. If no one knows who they are, if you look at Christianity, if you look at Islam, Christianity had Jesus. Islam had Muhammad. But in Sikhi we had the Gurus. So we had 10 physical Gurus who were in a human form, and now we have the scripture Tan Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, who is in this vehicle on the right. And Guru Granth Sahib Ji is a scripture. They may look like a book, but we don't call them a book, we say they are living Guru. And if any of you were following the parade, you may have seen that we're putting water on the floor and we're wiping the floors or washing the floors over the room. The reason why we're doing that is because we treat Guru Granth Sahib Ji like a living Guru. We treat him like the King of Kings. We call them Sache Padshah. Sache Padshah means the true king. And just to tell you guys a quick story before I finish this talk about who is the true king. In the time of our sixth Guru, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Maharaj, our sixth master, at that time they were the king, the emperor of India, of Hindustan. Their name is Jahangir. And Jahangir says to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, our Guru, that people call me a Padshah. They call me a king, but they call you Sache Padshah. So Padshah means the king, Sache Padshah means the true king. They say, why do they call you Sache Padshah, the true king, but they only call me a king? What's the difference between us? Our Guru doesn't give them an answer at that moment. What happens later on is that our Guru is staying under a tree, and the king of Hindustan is staying under another tree. And this grass cutter comes. He's worked his whole life, he's earned an honest living, and now he wants to give his 10% to the Guru. His earnings is 10% to the Guru, and when he goes and finds the Guru, he asks the people, where is the Guru, where is Sache Padshah Ji? And that person thinks that they're talking about the king of India. So they take them to them, they take them to Jahangir, and they put their one coin in front of them, the 10%, and they say, Sache Padshah Ji, I've been longing to see for so long, to have your darshan, to have your vision, and now I'm blessed to have it. Please bless me with something in the next world. Bless me with a seat in the next world in your court, in your heaven. And this king, Jahangir of this world, says, I can't do that for you. If you want anything in this world, I can give it to you. But when it comes to the next world, I have no power in that. And then this person says, then who are you? He says, I'm Jahangir. You're probably looking for Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, the seat of the Guru of the seats. He's in the next tent. He's under the other tree. You need to go to them. Then they go to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, our Guru, the Guru of the seats, and they ask for the same thing. And the Guru blesses them with this great gift of blessings in the next world. And then Jahangir goes to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, and they say, now I know why they call you Sache Padshah. Now I know why they call you the true king. Because you're the king in this world and you're the king in the next world. Whatever blessings you give to us, they stay with us in this world and the next world. And what is the biggest blessing that we can have is to connect to God. So I'm going to leave you with this last point. Sikhi is not here to convert anyone. We don't want to convert anyone. If anyone wants to follow Sikhi, that's great. But at the end of the day, we're trying to say, connect to that one. Connect to the divine through good actions, honest living, meditation, you can connect to that one. So we have a YouTube channel called Basics of Sikhi. It's just behind the yellow tent. So please come over and talk to us as well if you have any questions. And go on our YouTube channel called Basics of Sikhi. And you can find out more information. So please forgive all the mistakes I must have made in this talk. Thank you so much for organizing this event. It's been so beautiful. Everyone is such a great response from everyone. So both धन्यवाद. And I just finish with one day again. So सारे सीट बख्शो, ये गात किया को वाहे गुरु जी का खालसा, वाहे गुरु